Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. So today I have another grocery haul for you guys. It is a different one. Today I went to the market, the open air market. Some people call it farmers market. Here we call it soko. So leo nilienda sokoni and I got a few things. So some of these things will take us through the month, some for 2 weeks and some for just a week. So I'll show you what I got and then I'll tell you the prices. So starting from this side, I got some fruits. So I have these are passion fruits. I got them for 200. So this batch was going for 200 bob. And then mangoes are not in season right now, so I was actually lucky to get some. These were going for 50 shillings each, so the both of them were 100 bob. Yeah, so 50-50, that's 100 bob. So when mangoes are in season, you can easily get this size of a mango for 20 shillings, sometimes even 10 shillings, because they're in plenty. But now, because there are no mangoes, I didn't want to risk buying more. I only got two because I don't know how they are inside. The other thing is, when they're not in season, they might not be the best quality, so I just got two so that I can see how they are. Then I got some avocados. So I got these ones. I got 5 of them for 100 bob. So they were going for, one was going for 20 shillings. Yeah, so I got 5 of them. And then I have oranges. Now these ones were in plenty, so 6 were going for 100 bob. So it was, yeah, 6 for 100 bob. So I got 12 of them for 200 bob, and the lady was kind enough to give me an extra one. So this small one was a discount. Yeah. And then I got tomatoes. Yeah, so I got some tomatoes. So this is 2.5 kilos. A kilo was going for 60 shillings, so I got this for 150 shillings. I mixed up some ripe ones, totally ripe ones, and some semi-ripe ones so that they can last long. Then I got green beans or French beans. So here we call them meshiri. So these ones were going for 100 bob per kilo. So this is 1 kilo for 100 shillings. The price before was 80 shillings. Now it's 100 bob for a kilo. And then here I have a mixture of a few things. So I have some green peppers, green bell peppers. So these ones were going for 20 shillings. So 3 of them for 20 shillings and a big one 10 shillings. So this was 10 shillings, this was 20 shillings, so 30 shillings for that. I don't cook with bell peppers a lot, so I didn't need a lot of them. So these ones will take us a week, maybe even 2. And then I got some ginger. This was going for 20 shillings each, so I got this at 40 shillings. Then I have cilantro. So this was 10 shillings. This was a batch for 10 shillings. I didn't need much, so I just bought a small batch for 10 shillings. So this was 10 shillings. And then the place I got this and the French beans and this was the same place. So the lady gave me some red chilies, chili peppers. So I got, these are the hot ones, so I got a few as a discount. Then moving on, I went and got some onions. So these are red onions. These are 2 kgs, going for 60 shillings a kilo. So I got I got 2 kilos for 60 shillings, so I paid 120. This surprised me at 60 shillings per kilo. I actually expected it to be a lot more, but I was glad that I was glad to find that they were going. Also, the tomatoes surprised me. I was expecting these two, the tomatoes and the onions. I was expecting the price to be higher than it was, so that was really good, because sometimes the price goes really high. It's always cheaper to buy stuff in the market, in the open air market, than from the supermarket. I'm saying that because there are times when I find myself in the supermarket and I feel we don't have onions and I don't want to go to the market just for onions, and then I end up buying in the supermarket, and it's always more expensive. Right now, if you go to the supermarket, I'm sure you won't get them at 60 shillings. Maybe it's going for 80 or 90 shillings or even more. I don't know. So it's good to go, if you can. Like, making that trip to the market is always worth it. So then I got this. This is tea leaves. Actually, this one is not for me. This is for my mom. So I'll be taking it to her at some point. So she really loves this one, and she tells me she can't find it where she shops. So I always buy from here and I take it to her. Then here I have beans. These are red kidney beans. The small ones, we call them Moirimo, and as you can see, they don't have a lot of dirt in them, so the process of separating the bad and the good will not take long. Actually, I am surprised at how clean they are. By clean, I mean they don't have a lot of stones. Well, they do. Here is one stone. So you have to do a bit of cleaning up to remove the stones and the dirt, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot. So this is what I mean. Like, they have some stones and some dirt, which the ones at the supermarket they don't have. The ones at the supermarket are mostly clean. This one you have to do a little bit of work to remove the stones, but it's not much. This is 2.5 kilos for 220 shillings, but in the supermarket a kilo goes for 170 shillings. So you can imagine it goes between 150 to 170 depending on the brand you're picking. So this one, so 170, if I was to get 2 kilos from a supermarket, that would be 340, and I got this for 220, and it's actually not exactly 2 kilos, it's actually 2.5. So that was really good. I saved over 100 bob on that. And then I have yellow beans, so I won't pick these ones up because I poked a hole there. So these are yellow beans. Again, the same thing. They don't have a lot of dirt and stones, but you still need to do a little bit of separating to remove the stones. But it doesn't take that much time. It doesn't take long, and you get to save. So when you buy from the market, you get to save. So these ones in the market. In the market, I got this, which is 2.5 kilos for 350, and in the supermarket, it's 1 kilo goes for 220. I used to buy from the supermarket before, but now with this economy, I think any coin saved is worth it. Any coin saved it counts. So if I can save that 300 bob on beans, if just by getting them from the open air market, I will do it. Then here I have rice. So in my previous grocery haul, I showed you I got Dawat aromatic, which was going for 567 for 2 kgs. So this is Pishori from where the lady who sold it to me said it's very good. I have to cook and see. It's clean. You don't need to, it doesn't have any dirt or stones in it, so it's clean. You just wash it and cook. And it was going for 180 per kilo, so I decided I'm going to cook it, see how it comes out. If it's good, then 2 kilos would be 360 for this one, as opposed to 567 for the ones I get from the supermarket. So we'll try it and we'll see. So that is pishori from where. Then here I got carrots. These ones were going for 80 shillings per kilo. Some most of the times they go for 50, 60 shillings. Today it was 80, so I got 2 kilos for 160. Then moving on, I have maize. The maize have gone up as well. They were going for three for 50 shillings, so I got 2 batches for 100 bob, so I have 6 of them. And then below that I have peas. So these are peas, and I got these for, they were going for 120 per kilo, so I got 3 kilos. This is 3 kilos of peas. I like getting them in this state, and then I remove them from the pods myself. So what I found is that when you buy them like this and you do it yourself, you get more in the quantity than if you buy the ones that the ladies at the market have already removed from the pods. And then moving on, I have cabbages, 2 of them. These are Gloria cabbages. This one I was introduced to by my mom-in-law. She's the one who took me to the market and showed me how to select and which ones to get and the types. So this one is called Gloria. So it's not flat at the base. It has an oval shape at the base. So this one, when you cook, it doesn't produce a lot of water. It's really good. And then lastly, I have potatoes. So these ones were going for, or the cabbages were 40 shillings per piece. So I got both of them for 80 shillings. And then the potatoes were going for 120, yes, 120 for per not per kg. So the way they measure the potatoes is using a tin, a container, kasuku, ile kasuku ya 2 kg. So it's a 2 kg container. They fill it up. So for that one container, before it used to go, it was going for 60-70 shillings. Now it's going for 120, and I feel like today I was even lucky. I found it at 120 because sometimes it's going for 150. So I got 3 of them for 120. I got 3 of them for 360. So yeah, that is what I was able to get today, and those are the prices as of today. We don't know about tomorrow, but we're hoping and praying that things will improve because we are suffocating. The economy is really bad at the moment, but we are trusting God that things will work out and yeah, things will improve. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to give it a thumbs up, give it a like. You can also leave me a comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed, please remember to do that. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.